Greetings, good people, and welcome to my channel. This is Nuku, the Horned Dakini, coming on to give you guys a reading. So, disclaimer, I am on a cruise ship, and there is so much going on. I'm in a ducked-off little location. It's music playing in here, and then there's a banjo band performing outside. So, I apologize if the music is overbearing. Hopefully you can still hear me. Hopefully this will not cause any type of distraction, because I got a message for you, okay? So again, I am on a cruise ship. I am somewhere in the middle of Florida and Cozumel. I don't know where that is, but I'm headed to Cozumel, and we've been on the sea for a day, so we're probably more toward Cozumel than we are Florida, okay? Newbies, hello. I hope that you do choose to subscribe and stay. I am delighted to have you, and you are welcomed here, okay? OGs and returnees, from my heart to yours, okay? What's up, good people? What's up? We are on the cusp of a new year. We're on the cusp of a new year. By the time you guys get this message, it will already be the new year, because I won't get an opportunity to upload this until the 1st. So it doesn't matter. Keep in mind that time isn't linear. So whenever you catch this message, no matter when I recorded it and no matter when I uploaded it, if there's a message in it for you, you can apply it to your life right now. Or it could pick up on a past timeline, or it could pick up on a future timeline where something is coming down the pipeline. I don't know what the message is about, but if you are drawn to the title, and I don't know the title yet, right? But if you're drawn to the title, then there's a message in it for you, whether it's past, present, or future, okay? So let's go ahead and welcome in the sweet, sweet spirit of love, light, and life, okay? Thank you, sweet spirit, for using me as a trusted and a true vessel to bring about a message for the collective of whomever, the readers, my squad, okay, the newbies, whoever is going to be here in the near future to view this reading. May it bring them resourceful information, Ashe. So I will lay 3 cards, and then I'll build from there based on what I see, okay? So let's go ahead and channel that message for the collective. I hope you guys are not too far for me to feel, right? But frequency and vibration is everywhere, okay? It is never not. Our energy, our frequency, our vibe is always has been and always will be. So I believe that I'm going to be able to channel the message of the collective no matter. And a lot of us are thinking singular thoughts anyway, so it's not hard to tap into kindred spirit. Now, if you don't feel this message at all, even though I don't know what the message is, if you don't feel it at all, that's okay. That just means we're probably not from the same star system, right? Because people who are from the same star system normally have a very similar frequency. We don't even have to ever know each other, okay? I am a Sun Taurus, Capricorn moon, and an Aquarius rising. Well, I'm on that cusp of Aquarius, Capricorn rising. I can feel a little bit of both when it comes to my rising sign. But I just threw that out there, so you'll know if you relate to my energy or not. Sometimes just based off of that, okay? All right, sweet spirit, thank you for the... Oh, I like the way the table matches my cards. Okay, ambiance. Ambiance. Ooh, if there's any jumpers, please reveal yourself. Any jumpers, please reveal yourself. Okay, so no jumpers, so I'll just lay the first 3, because I believe that the first 3 cards on the top are the beginning of the message. So, wow, the Fool card, but it is in the reverse. And I normally don't read reverses, but I'm definitely going to keep that card exactly how it came out. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. And then the 3 of Pentacles in the upright. Wow, listen, go watch my last reading, because I could be talking to somebody who was opposed. You were in opposition of my last reading, and I say that because the Fool card came out in the upright, and so did the Wheel of Fortune. Matter of fact, the Fool card was the very first card that I picked in my last reading, and the Wheel of Fortune was the very last card. So for these 2 cards to come out, and y'all saw me shuffle, right? And I shuffled before, did a pre-shuffle, and I shuffled on screen. So the fact that the Fool card came out and the Wheel of Fortune came out, I don't believe in coincidences. Everything is synchronistic. So I could be talking to oppositional energy. You watched my last video and you didn't feel it, you didn't receive it because you're doubtful. You don't trust yourself, you don't believe in yourself, you are stuck in your situation because you refuse to change. Because my whole message in that other reading was about somebody who had been putting in the work and they were prepared and ready for a new path. And the only small thing, well, not small, but, you know, depending on, you know, where this is in your life, but the only thing that was holding somebody back was the devil. Somebody was trying to tether themselves to you so you could not move forward on your new path, okay? So what I'm seeing here with the Fool being in the reverse and the Wheel of Fortune being in the reverse, this is a mindset that you have. You have a mindset that does not want to let you go forward. You don't feel like you deserve these things. That's what this is about. This is not about somebody stopping you. This is about you having everything you need to move forward and refusing to. You don't think that you deserve, or you don't believe. Like, I'm talking to somebody who maybe you're real deep, good at and dusted down in that religious mindset, and you really truly believe you're a sinner. I could be talking to somebody who done fucked up, you done messed up, you done made some terrible choices, some bad mistakes, and because of those choices and mistakes, you feel like you don't deserve to win. You don't feel like you deserve to elevate. You don't feel like you deserve to manifest. I don't know who told you that. I'm not going to bring church and religion into this, but I will say that that establishment will have people thinking that they are unworthy. Remember, they told you you were born a sinner. Remember, they told you you were a wretch. So if you have that kind of mindset that you can't bounce back and be forgiven for some of the things that you did, then you're never ever going to win in this realm. In this realm, you must absolutely believe that you are deserving of a new life, right? Of new paths, of new opportunities. So that's something that you pull down from the heavenly realm. It don't just happen. You have to believe that you do, okay? Now, here's the Three of Pentacles. I like this card because it lets me know that you're seeking help, and help is coming. There's some improvements that you are going to have to make, which we all do, right? But in the process of you at least mentally tapping into the concept that you need to make some improvements, there are going to be people placed in your life to help these improvements come along, okay? So I think that could be some of y'all's issue if you're resonating with this reading and you're on the opposite end of the reading that I did prior to this reading. If you're the one that feels like you don't deserve it, or you don't know how to do it, or like I said, you've just been beat down by people, places, and things that told you no, you don't deserve new chances, you don't deserve forgiveness, you don't deserve compassion, you did this, you know, if you're one of those people, just know that somebody is coming in, because the Three of Pentacles is about teamwork and planning, okay? And this is not just the 2 or 3 little friends gonna come and pat you on the back and little pee on you. Oh, you good, you're gonna be all right. No, this is very sufficient, significant, competent help. So not only are they coming in to help, they're gonna come in and bring what you need. So be open, be ready, and more than anything, shut your mouth when it comes to how you speak on yourself. If you don't know how to speak positively to yourself and about yourself, then you'd be better off hushing your mouth. Hush. Practice the art of silence, okay? Because our words are what hem us up. By your words, you are hemmed up. By your words, you are redeemed, or by your words, you are condemned. So watch what you say to yourself, because you might just be in that in-between phase, okay? We in the African American community like to call it in between blessings, okay? You might be in between blessings right now. So when you in between, you gotta hush. You don't want nothing that's gonna pull you back to the non-blessed side, and you want to be light as a feather in your energy so you can, you know, move on into the blessed side. But sometimes we be stuck in that in between, and when you're there, you have to hush your mouth, especially if you don't know how to speak yourself on into the more elevated version of that, okay? Show me more and show me clearly. If you're resonating with the message, go ahead and like, subscribe if you haven't, comment if you need to, okay? Because I will be responding whenever I upload this, okay? Again, I hope that the music is not distracting you guys. I know my voice is very, you know, sultry and firm and you know, and kind of, you know, loud. So I know you guys hear me. But again, I just hope that the music is not distracting you, okay? The Four of Cups, Ashe. I like to see that. Only because it lets me know that you know that there are some improvements. You know there are some things that you need to do. You know that there's some different energy that you must pull and call to the front in order to get yourself out of this negative, heavy mindset that you've been under, okay? So the Four of Cups isn't necessarily the best card to have, but it is a card that shows me that whoever is resonating with this is feeling like, I gotta make some change, okay? And change is available. Change is afoot, okay? You just have to know that you deserve it and be willing to receive it, okay? Yay! Right on time with this message, even though they weren't talking about this message. But I feel like that was right on time that they did the yay, because that's how you need to be feeling. The Devil card in the reverse. This lets me know that it is not other people in your circle that is your devil. Your devil is you. Your devil is you. Now keep in mind, this feels like a part 2, but from the opposite end of the prior message. Make sure you guys go and watch the reading prior to this reading, okay? I think I titled it, I don't even remember what I titled, but just go watch the one right before this one, okay? The Devil card was the card that came out right after the Fool card in that. So the fact that 3 of the cards from the last reading are in this reading, wow. But again, you are your own devil. You're in your own way. You refuse to cut ties with habits. You refuse to cut ties with people who are bad for you or you are bad for them. You refuse to let go of something toxic because you are attached to it. You're tethered to it. It's something about it that makes you feel a certain type of way. Now, I don't know if it's lust. I don't know if it's drugs. I don't know if it's dating somebody that's in another relationship with somebody else, or you are helping them cheat, or you might be one of them third party type people. You're okay with being the side piece. So you could be attached to something like that, okay? Because let me tell you something, when the devil got you, it don't be stuff that make you feel bad. That's what people fail to realize about the devil and the temptation of the devil. It's not stuff that makes you feel bad and sick. That's why it be so hard to let it go, because it feels good. Lust demons, them feel good. Okay? We've all been there. Drugs, now I don't do drugs, but I can imagine that people get very heightened energy, whether it's heightened negative energy or not. Drugs give people a high that they're not able to get just on the norm. Okay, we're talking about addictions. Now, I'm not talking about, a little party here and there. I'm talking about people who are addicted to this stuff. It gives them something that they're not able to touch and get in their regular life. So these addictions that the devil energy has people tethered to are things that feel good. Toxic relationships where all y'all do is fuck and fight. Tethered to toxicity. So anyway, I'm not going to go too much deeper in that. I think everybody who's resonating with this message knows exactly who and what their devils are, and you are going to have to fight that, because again, even if it's about a relationship and other people are involved, they're not the one that's the problem. You are your own problem in this situation, because again, the devil came out in reverse. So it's not something outside of you, it is something within you, okay? Now, I will let it be known that this is Capricorn's energy, so I could be speaking to Cancers right now. Capricorns and Cancers, okay? Now, the first message, the first reading prior to this one, I did do an honorable mention for Capricorns, okay? This one, because the Devil card is in reverse, I am doing an honorable mention to Cancers. But I am still talking to Capricorn. So Cancer, a Capricorn could be your devil, but they're not stopping you from breaking away, or vice versa. Capricorn, a Cancer could be your devil, but they're not stopping you from getting away. You're tethered to this person, place, thing, habit, pattern, behavior, because it feeds something that feels good, even though it's not good for you, okay? Show me more and show me clearly. If you're resonating, hit that like button. Y'all, I am really enjoying myself on this cruise. I'm with my daughters, but I've been running away from them because I've been wanting to be solo dolo. They running around doing them too, but baby, I just been all over the boat, ducked off in little places, just enjoying myself, right? The Knight of Cups. I know you just need a little more confidence. I hope that this reading serves as a percentage of that confidence. I may not be able to give you 100% confidence. I mean, I can. If you want to book a reading, go over to my About section. I think I did correct it. My email address is there. I'm booking now for January 8th, I believe, because January 3rd and 4th are already booked up, okay? But January 8th for right now is what I have open. So send me an email if you would like to book a session with me, okay? But I think you just need a little confidence. I think you're not because of whatever you're dealing with, you're just not around high vibrational places or high vibrational people that can feed you what you need right now. You're not being fed what you need, and you're not able to give it to yourself. Thank you, Spirit. So I just heard you need an intercessor. You need somebody that can intercede on your behalf. So some of y'all, if your grandmamas are still alive and you got them praying grandmamas, I ain't talking about them religious grandmamas that tell you you're wrong for everything you do. I'm talking about them praying grandmamas. Get over there to your grandmama. If you are a praying person and somehow you've just fallen off the boat with it, get back on that boat. Intercede for yourself, okay? If you have somebody that you trust who can manifest for you, pray for you, intercede on your behalf, you need that. Because right now, I think you're just a little low on your confidence, so you're not able to say what needs to be said. Again, you've probably been speaking low about yourself. And let me tell you something, as I spoke about in the reading prior to this one, what you say is what it's going to be. We're moving into a year of the fire horse. It's masculine energy, it's fire energy, and it's fast. So what you say is what you're going to get. So if you're going on into, we're leaving the snake year, going into the fast fire horse year, if you didn't shed that skin of speaking and being a negative person, you're going to take that energy right on in to the next year. And everything you say, you will see quickly. Okay? So get it together. You have time. You even have time next year. Some people, it's just going to take a little longer, right? Because everybody's going to have to adjust to this energy or adjust to the frequency of the fire energy, because we've been in water, okay? The snake 2025 was representative of water. It was a feminine year. We're moving into a fire masculine year, okay? So you gotta tap in. You must tap into your confidence, your creativity, and get into things, people and places that enthuse you. You need enthusiasm and ambition to move into 2026. If you're anything other than that, then you're going to manifest more fuckery on top of whatever it is you're already dealing with, okay? So, listen, get information. And the way to get in formation is to get information, okay? Now, I wish I could coin it. We all know that Beyonce did that in her song, information. Get in it, though. Get information. And once you line up with what it is that you're supposed to be doing, saying, being, information begins to flow anyway, okay? Now, I'm getting a message that many of you, you're afraid to move into your heart chakra. I don't know what you have done where you don't feel like you can be forgiven, or maybe you don't want to forgive someone, but there's some type of barrier or blockage that's keeping you stuck down in your lower chakras, your sacral and your solar. it's good to be there if you know how to rise, because the chakras are supposed to go up, down, up, down. It's constantly moving. And wheel is supposed to be turning right here, and the energy goes up, down, up, down. If you're stuck, that lets me know that I'm talking to somebody who is immensely vain, lustful, prideful. Okay, so you might not have access to your heart chakra, because the heart chakra is loving, it is pure, it is compassionate, it is creative, but it's creative in a way that makes everybody feel adored and comfortable around them. Okay, so work on that. If you know you got a blockage in your heart chakra, go eat some green, eat a whole bunch of green stuff. That's one of the easiest ways to feed that heart chakra. Eat heart healthy food and eat green foods. Okay. A lot of y'all probably just been eating too many hot wings and French fries and a bunch of fried shit. And that locks you down in your lower chakra too. You gotta eat the colors of the chakra to feed them too. So if you've been eating bad, then that's one of y'all's problems. I don't know who is resonating with what I'm saying right now, but let me get a hallelujah if you know that you have not been eating well. So that could be one of your New Year's resolutions to help yourself. And let me tell you something, you are what you eat. So if you're eating nasty and you're eating negative, low vibrational shit, what do you think you are? Shame. Now I'm not saying don't never eat that stuff, but be mindful that what you put in your body comes right back out through energy, through vibration, through frequency. Okay? Show me more and show me clearly. Show. You just need confidence. I think I'm talking to younger people right now. Now, young doesn't mean adolescents or teens. I think I'm talking to people who are under 40. I feel like I'm talking to people who are under 40. I know I look good for my age, but I am not under 40, baby. I'm like that close to 50. Too close. But it's all good, okay? I'm aging gracefully, and I love the wisdom and the knowledge that comes with going on into the other half of life. But I think I'm talking to those of you who are you're right under 40, right? Probably just came out of them Saturn returns, and you like, woo. 33, 34, y'all just came out of y'all Saturn return, so you're probably just now feeling like you can exhale, right? Show me more, show me clearly. 5 of Pentacles, yeah. It's been a long time coming for those of you under 40. It's been a long time trying to understand who you are now. A lot of y'all, you were tapped in, turned into that old, younger version of you, and then you had to hurry up and grow up, and now you're looking like I'm too old for young, I'm too young for old. What am I supposed to be doing in this middle phase of life? Learning. You're supposed to be learning. You're supposed to be applying what you're learning. You're supposed to be linking with people who are good for you. You're supposed to be eating things that are good for you. You are supposed to be preparing to live your golden best life. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be going through inventory, getting rid of things and people and places and behaviors and patterns that you know are not good for you. Because we all know our own idiosyncrasies. I say that all the time. Ain't nobody got to come in your house and tell you, ooh, it's stinking here, it's dirty, you need to clean up. We all know the things that we're supposed to do to get our lives together. Cleaning up thyself, whether it's your house and your body, or just your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit. Clean up. Clean up. Hopefully you did that before January 1st, because again, y'all not gonna get this message until January 1st. So now I know if y'all superstitious, a lot of y'all don't clean on, is it New Year's Eve or New Year's Day? You don't wash clothes, you don't clean. No, you do a cleaning before the first of the year. I know you're supposed to eat grapes under the table and wear your red panties to call in new love, eat your black-eyed peas and some turnip greens, right? All of these superstitions, hey, if you feel like you want to do those to see if they work, do them. Because so a man, woman thinketh, so it is. So if you think it works, it will work, okay? Show me more and show me clearly. But yeah, this 5 of Pentacles lets me know that it could be some delays around your money, but it's only delays around your money because you got blockages. The streams are blocked, okay? So clean up, clean out them closets, clean under your bed, eat a little cleaner, take a spiritual bath, release some things from here, okay? Get them people out of your life that laugh at them ideas that you be having about ways that you're going to make money. Cut them folks off cold turkey, because they're not going to be good for you in this horse year, okay? All right, give me one more card, sweet spirit, because I want to wrap this reading up. I don't want it to be too long, but give me one good card to close this reading on out. If you're resonating, give me that like, subscribe if you haven't. Transformation, death. Yeah, many of y'all are going to die. Not a physical death, but a lot of y'all, you're going to go over into this collective new year a whole new person. By the time you watch this, you will have made your mind up that I can no longer be who I've been. I've got to let that old me go. Death. Okay? Please don't see that and think that you're going to die. You are going to die, but in a frequency manner, in a vibrational way. And it needs to. Everything that I just talked about, you shouldn't want to remain that. You should want to become the best version of yourself, right? The Hierophant is right under the death card, okay? Tap into your spiritual laws. Tap into the laws of the universe. Tap into those things that give you a new structure. I think some of y'all have been under some old, outdated religious things, and because you haven't held up to those, you haven't stood up to those, now you feel like a sinner. Now you feel like you don't deserve, because you've been comparing yourself to those old religious laws that are not really sufficient any longer. I'm gonna need you to tap into some other understandings. You know that there's ancient books out there that predate the Bible. Okay? There's ancient universal laws and understandings and doctrines that are more relative than what you know. I'll just say that, okay? So, listen, there's no reason for you to fear this change. I'm glad this card came out, because what did I tell you we're going through right now? The year of the snake. What do snakes do? They transform, they transition, they transmute. They shed that old skin and come out new shiny creatures, okay? Whether you like snakes or not. I'm not a lover of snakes, but I can appreciate their cocoon phase. I can appreciate the shedding and the transformation that they make. So this is all this reading is talking about. It is time for you to make that change and be okay with it, okay? Because some of y'all are going back and forth with where you're at, trying to feed that old you, but that new you is really, really trying to emerge, okay? Let it come out. There's some things that you've been asking for, long time ago was asking for, that can only come into your life, can only come into your presence once you shed that old skin, okay? Because those old things you've been asking for are attached to the new version of you, okay? So shed that old skin so those things can come in, okay? Thank you for watching. Again, I hope that this reading was successful and resourceful, okay? And I hope that this music did not stop you guys from receiving it under grace and in a perfect way, okay? So I'm about to go. Y'all want to see the sea right quick? Look at it, so beautiful. But yeah, I'm about to go and finish enjoying my cruise. Thank you so much for being here. Peace, peace.